All right, it says we're live. Good Thursday. Uh didn't make it at noon. It's 10 minutes, 12:50, 10 minutes to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on July the 13th, the year of our Lord 2023. Welcome to our live stream. I like the Rumble channel, the name Christian Patriot News Uncensored, CPN News. I like that. I wonder if I should get a press badge made up. CPN News. Instead of CNN, CPN, Christian Patriot News Uncensored. I like that. Should we change the YouTube channel to CPN? Hi, Diane. Blue on blue, heartache on heartache, now that we are blue. Welcome, welcome. CPN News, I like that. I was at in a little tussle yesterday. I run into, you would not believe the things that I get myself into when I'm out in the streets. And it doesn't matter. Pontiac yesterday. Oh my goodness. And the police came, and we don't want to get into all this, but when you're trying to do good, the devil's trying to shoot you. You know what I mean? So I could have used a press credential and interviewed these police officers. This is for another video, but going back tonight. There's just a crisis at hand, and the evil is everywhere. And when you have this kind of ministry, you would not believe, your hair would stand on end. You would not believe the things that I have come across, ran into, uh, the things that I've seen and found with this type of ministry. It's just no one would believe it, and things you can't put on camera. No one would believe it, and I'm grateful to those that like our precious sister, that gives when so many don't, because they want that camera in that down. Can you imagine losing everything, being down and at your wit's end and nowhere to go, and have someone stick a camera in your face. And Christy got on me about so many videos of the homeless. Like, quit doing that. People are going to give if the Holy Spirit sets their heart on fire. It's like exploiting these poor innocent people, and I see it now with the modern age, and I'm getting a little more into computers. I see like on TikTok, and it's good, but they got cameras and they're showing what good they did. They're going buying pizzas and giving out thousands of dollars of cash to homeless people, but why can't they do that from their heart and not from a camera lens? I don't know, and I believe that's kind of what happened with our ministry here. That since I kind of don't really stick the camera in their face anymore, and it's so hard that people get, I don't see it, I don't believe it. I had, Diane, you won't even believe this. I had, and I'm not going to say who they are, two brothers that gave, this going back for the longest time, 2011, 12, 13, 14. They were kind of not, I don't know, I guess they were okay financially. And both brothers gave 300 a month each to our ministry. And man, what a difference that made. And then we got on the topic of um, the 501c3, and we got talking about video. I did a video about, and they had given for years. Lyndon Johnson, back then when he was a senator, before he was Lyndon Baines Johnson, the president, and how he found a way to scam pastors and to tell them that if you sign this agreement, and it's called a 501c3, if you become a 501c3, you're going to be tax exempt. And I had the recording, I think I still do, where he told a group of senators that, these backwoods good old boys, the hillbilly hick preachers, the Bible thumpers in the South, especially, if we tell them you sign this paper and agree to only say the things we tell you is okay to say, you don't have to pay any tax. And he said, these people will believe it. And sure enough, they did. The church is already tax exempt. So when these two brothers found out that I'm not part of the corruption of the 501c3, where they kick Jesus out, they kick him out as the head of the church, and they make the federal government and the state the head of the church. When they found out that I'm not part of the 501c3, they quit giving to the ministry totally. $600 gone. And isn't that something? It's just people will show their true colors when it all comes out to it. It's all, if they don't benefit them, they don't help, and it's just a sad, sad situation. I can't see. Grandma's jewels. What kind of jewels? Hi, Grandma. All right. Oh my, I'm just getting so tired and run down that there's just so much. I should be out right now as the sun is shining, and so I'm going to go in a few minutes here. But and I want to announce those that are winners, look for your gift to come Sunday, Saturday, or Sunday. And so just keep an eye out for that UPS guy or wherever that guy is that delivers packages. I see the UPS are they're trying to think about striking. Did you guys hear that? I seen a video where they're all holding picket signs and where it says we're practicing for our strike. They're practicing striking. If the economy isn't bad enough. And then you got Amazon cheating people with Amazon Prime. I don't think they ever cheated me. I have that, and Christy has Amazon Prime. But I don't know. I don't know. I never heard of that until I started watching Newsmax, and they're talking about Amazon Prime. Target is in hot water with attorney generals from a very numerous states are going after Target for child sex exploitation from their clothing line and the satanic things that Target had put out. Grandma Jewels, Jesus, my grandchildren, and my vintage jewelry. Amen. Oh, you got vintage jewelry. I love Native American jewelry. I love them. What do you call it? Cuff bracelets that are like Navajo. And I'm trying to think of the stone. What is the stone? The green stone. What's it called? Oh, I can't think of the name of the stone. You know what I'm trying to say. The Navajo stone. The blue, green, aqua. What is that called? Turquoise. Grandma, don't ever become 110 years old like Pastor Dave. Don't ever get to 110 because then you can't remember simple things like turquoise. I love turquoise everything. Of course, I have fake. I sit in the other room. I don't have anything real. I did at one time, Christy, right after we got married, she bought me a gift. And of course, I broke it being stupid by accident, bumping into everything. A bracelet that I loved, and it had real turquoise in it, like $300 or $400 back then. And of course, the stones popped out, the turquoise popped out, and I took it to a jeweler, and they kind of pinched the little ends together. But I don't even know what happened to that now. But I had still working on cars and doing things, and I shouldn't be wearing it, and I'm banging it up against stuff, and I kind of tore it up. Now I can't do it. I can't lift anything. I got 3 hernias in my stomach, and I have to have surgery in the fall. So I'm I can't tinker. Christy catches me. She's gone, and I'm out in the garage tinkering. And one day I fell, like the commercial. I've fallen and I can't get up. I'm like a turtle on its back when I fall down. I remember when I got out of the hospital a couple of years ago when it was Christmas time, I was trying to help her put something in the ground, a little, it was not a Santa Claus, snowman that lights up. So I got on the ground and I put the little spikes in to hold his legs, and I just laid there till somebody came. I couldn't get up. I could not. I cannot get up from the floor. So I'm not quite there yet, but I forget words and have once in a while. Yeah, I'm telling you, don't we all? Don't we all? Don't we all? I like that commercial for oh, it's some kind of vitamin. The old guy and his wife, and my wife is 80 and I'm 89, and we can do everything we did 30 years ago. No, you can't, buddy. No, you can't. You got long sleeves on so you don't show your bruising all over. I get that thin skin, and it's a collagen problem where I bruise. I bruise so easily. I bump up against something. Look, and I'm a mess. I'm a mess. I get bruises everywhere. Yeah, my skin's like paper thin now. So I don't know if everybody. I guess the CIA did they ever did they ever turn Hunter in for the cocaine um in the West Wing? Oh my! Now that I guess they're meeting today or something. Did they? Did you see any of the Christopher Wray yesterday? What a disgrace! What a disgrace to the United States of America and to the people of America, covering up for the Biden criminal regime. You know, Lord Jesus, I tried to watch some of that and I started to get like seasick. You ever been seasick? I started to think I was going to heave when I kept seeing the lies coming out of there. The lies. Speaking of liars, Miss Pierre, the press secretary. Oh, she's a character. Oh, but wait a minute. I have to admit, what tops them all is my brother had a dog, and it was the ugliest dog the human race has ever seen. Bless that dog's heart. His name was Bodger. And I said, Badger? And my brother said, no, Bodger. That dog did not like me. He trained that dog to hate my guts. He got the dog at a flea market, and I said, brother, is that even a dog? It looks kind of like a dog, but its whiskers are like full. And I said, brother, it's got purple spots. And I said, I was researching, Ed. I told my brother's name was Ed. I was researching, and pictures came up of a hyena, a laughing hyena. And my brother said, you're crazy. This is a dog. I don't know it today if it was a hyena or not. It died and it's gone. My brother's gone. But it had purple spots. And I started calling it a hyena. So I'm thinking every time I see the vice president, every time I see Kamala, I think of a hyena, when that hideous laugh of hers. I think of my brother's dog, Bodger, and how that dog, he would say, all he had to say is, Bodger, Dave's here. And that dog went crazy. And it would bang its head on the glass door. And I was terrified to come in. He had to put the dog away. Because as a joke, he made that dog hate me. You know? And long story short, I can't stop thinking about that dog when I see Kamala Harris on the news, and she's trying to explain now she's trying to explain what AI is, artificial intelligence. You gotta have it's demonic laugh, isn't it? Isn't it a demonic laugh? Kamala, you have to have intelligence before you can explain what intelligence is. You have to actually have intelligence. Now, artificial intelligence, she's trying to explain this ridiculous concept, and oh my goodness, Oh, grandma's jewels. My son is in heaven, and when he was young, he used to imitate that lady in the advertisement and fall on the ground. Say, I've fallen and I can't get up. Oh, isn't that something? God bless, bless, bless that. What a sweet memory. What a sweet memory. I've taken that fall myself a few times, and um, I, I've made fun of that too, in a sweet way. So, oh my, bless his heart and bless his heart. But yeah, Kamala, talk about word salads. I don't know. Oh my, he should have fallen on Hunter. Fall on Hunter and see what pops out his coat pocket. It might be a little baggy. And it might have some what is that powdered sugar they put on the powdered donuts? You think that's what it was? I don't think so. Wait, I know. I know who has the answer. Let me see if I can find the answer. Maybe Queen Jean Pierre has the answer. Do you think? Let me see if I can find her and see if she knows anything. I got her here, right here. Let me bring in the United States of America's press secretary, and let's see. Does she know the answer? What do you think? What's on her nose? What's on her nose? Oh Lord, Lord, come and get us. Come and get Grandma's jewels, and come and get Sister Diane, and come and get me. And where's Brother Rob today? Now he knows he's got work to do on here. Where is Brother Rob? Where is Heidi? Where is and you know you're gonna have to comment because you're gonna come in late and we're gonna be finished with the live stream. So Barbara and Fumiko, wake up, Fumiko. You cannot take a nap. You just woke up. I know what you're doing. You're taking a nap, and your daughter, Barbara, she's in the kitchen tinkering around and looking in the dishwasher. And you need to come on Pastor Dave's live stream. So I don't even know. I don't even know what in the world anymore is going on. Let me see if I can find some any kind of news going on in the world. Hold on. I don't. Do we even care? I just want to go home. You know. I hope I don't delete myself. Let's see. Oh my. And Biden, he's making a fool of himself on the world stage again, making a fool of himself. Guess who is 75 today? Guess whose birthday? Richard Simmons. Reclusive, because he's hiding now, because he's probably got I don't want to say a dad bod, because I don't think he has any kids, but he's probably fat. Reclusive fitness guru Richard Simmons is happy on his 75th birthday. Representative says in very rare update as fans with balloons show up at his Hollywood Hills home. So we've got Richard Simmons. He is a plump 75 today. Doesn't that excite you now? Aren't you glad you came? Aren't you? He's an embarrassment to the country. Oh, yes. Biden and Richardson. I used to watch that Richard Simmons and exercise when I was a youngin'. When I was young like Sister Diane, for lack of evidence, Biden administration is accused of ridiculous cover-up over failure to catch culprit who left drugs in West Ring despite security cameras recording 24/7. They give up. The Secret Service can't find the culprit. Can't find. They got their broom. They're just going to sweep it. We're just going to sweep this one under the rug. We're going to sweep it. We're going to sweep it. Sweep Hunter under the rug, and we're going to wash that cocaine right out of our hair. You know, that's what they're doing. They can't find the cameras 24/7. Donald Trump could go into the West Wing, pick his nose. I hate to be so gross, and put a booger under the counter of his desk, and they would find it. And they would find it. They would find that little booger, and they would have him arrested for treason. But you can't find cocaine in the White House. Hunter. Oh, Hunter. Oh, Grandma Jules, what are we going to do, Grandma? What are we going to do, Diane? I don't know. I mean, it's just getting so ridiculous. It's getting so ridiculous. Now they're driving. I went today. I don't know if you've seen the video. I went live and I went up to the Meyer. I guess they don't call it Meyer Toy City anymore. Remember they used to say Meyer Toy City? And then they at Christmas, and then they used to say Meyer Thrifty Acres. But you got that right. Yeah, the finest in the world. The finest in the world. We need one of those. What's the oh, I can't think of her name now. Nancy Drew. We need her to find the cocaine. Nancy Drew. Can we hire Nancy Drew to go in and find out what Hunter was doing in the West Wing? We need Nancy Drew. I don't even know what I said. Oh, I don't see a bus stop. I guess a Greyhound's stopped there at the Meyer, and they used to call it Meyer 50 Acres, and they don't call it that anymore. It's just Meyer, and it's real hard to spell. Meijer, some weird spelling. But first they said transients, homeless. They're giving them tickets and dumping men with backpacks in the parking lot every week. And now it's Biden's giving illegal aliens tickets. They're flying them in from the border to Bishop Airport in Flint. They're getting on Greyhounds in the middle of the night and being dumped in our backyard here. And that's what, I was out yesterday. I was trying to get someone to help fix the air conditioning in our ministry vehicle. It's hot. And we need the compressor thing is bad. But I noticed these people walking with backpacks, and they were from where was it? Not Cuba. I can't think now. Oh, I can't think now. But they were illegals walking around Grand Blanc, Michigan, with backpacks. And where were they from? Guatemala, I believe. Guatemala. But, anyway, so we got a crisis on our hands here. We can't now. There's no drinking in the water in the city of Flint again. Remember the water crisis back in what year was that, when they decided to stop using Detroit water because they didn't want to pay for Detroit water, clean water anymore. So they switched the pipes to the Flint River, and people were getting sick and dying. Cancer, hair falling out. I wonder why I've had cancer twice. You know what I mean? From drinking the unpurified water. Oh my gosh! And I don't. It's just terrible. Now you can't drink it again. You can't touch it again. You can't drink it again. And things are just getting so bad. And I'm just so ready to go home. I'm telling you, I am so ready to go home. And Christy and I are leaving Saturday, but I will be coming to you every day from the Outer Banks of North Carolina. We're finally going to get a week after all the hospitals, all of the surgeries, all of the praying. I can't even count how many surgeries I've had. Colon resections and ileostomy surgeries, hernia surgeries, permanent colostomy, and having half of my colon removed, and rectum, and being on life support and being in the intensive care unit, and them wanting to take me off of life support, and Christy fighting for my life. And Jesus is just wonderful. Cured me of cancer twice, and septic shock. My kidneys came back. And after all that, I think, and me coming down with, from all I've been through, waking up in the hospital and being unconscious semi, but I could hear what they were saying. I got PTSD, medical PTSD, and the things I've got nerve damage from the sepsis. I have nerve damage in the tissues, and in my leg. My left leg doesn't work really anymore. And when I have to get around, I use a cane. I don't. That's why you do not see me in a lot of videos, because I'm walking with a cane. And I'm just grateful to be alive. But it's been a long way, and by all medical means, I'm not supposed to be here. But God had other plans for me. So I'll be coming to you this weekend. I think we're going to get there about Sunday, leaving Saturday, and going to stop in West Virginia, where my mom was raised. My grandfather's from West Virginia, so I'm going to go look at the mountains in the West Virginia on our way. And we're going to try to visit Christy's sister, Cindy, that has lung cancer now, that we all prayed for the other day. So we're going to try to spend a day there, and then hopefully get into the Outer Banks of North Carolina, Hattersville Island, on Monday. So, but I'll still be coming every day. So, God bless you all. Oh, it's okay. I'm just happy tears of joy that God chose to spare me, that I'm still here. And I'm just so grateful. I'm just so grateful for all of you. And I love you guys. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. God bless everybody.